The sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will also be blinded for a time. What was your name again? Target practice? Come get some more, you skeeving hawkers! Try to be inconspicuous. We just got free of this place. The last thing we need is to get recaptured. I'll keep watch. Quickly! While he's blinded, we must get to the Prophet's cell. The Prophet's enclosure isn't far. Let's go!
Fool! You will never escape my realm.
Hermamora's wagging tongue. The door's warded. We'll never get in this way. Damn it! Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in. Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He was already insane before he left Tamriel. Mad as a buck. Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Cold Harbor is a wondrous place. It's his home.
One fine day in the middle of the night, two dead kings got up to fight. Back... Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll, then? Lovely day for it. Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a pleasure. And fair Lyris, good to see you, my dear. How are you, then? Oh dear. Well, that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt, actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between. Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair dose of running and skull-bashing as well. Follow the river. You'll find the door to the Undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light, and you'll find a ladder that will take you right up to the Prophet straight away. Best of luck. Do check in now and again, won't you? Well, there's not much to tell, is there? It's the same old pish-tosh, gallant knight, epic quests, rescued maidens. I came to this land when my head was quite unceremoniously separated from my body. Bad luck, that, but you make the best of things. Oh, quite a long time. In fact, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if I was the oldest of the soul shriven. Of those who didn't go feral, that is. I know every tunnel and path, every nook and cranny. The others look up to me, I suppose. Ah, Lyris. Girl's as mad as sheer Gorus jammies. Heart's in the right place, I suppose. Says she's got to rescue the Prophet to save us all from eternal torment. How an old blind man could do that is quite beyond me. An imperial gentleman. Apparently he was once a powerful mage, but the years haven't been kind. Lyris says he knows of a path back to Tamriel. I rather think that if one existed, I'd have found it by now. I hadn't actually given it much thought. Anything's possible, I suppose. Truth is, I've been here so long, this place feels like home. But a good uprising now and again is a pleasant diversion, so where's the harm, eh?
Cadwell seems to think this Undercroft is a delightful place. Probably means it's a death trap. Better be careful. The sooner you get that door open, the sooner we can get out of here. taught that one to fight? The god of self-punishment? The Prophet's cage should be just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time. All right. The good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. I'm not going with you. There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the Prophet. Believe me, I wish there was, but I don't see anyone else here with a beating heart, do you? If Molag Bal isn't stopped, he'll destroy everyone and everything we've ever loved. Once it's done, get moving. The Prophet will know where to go, but he'll need your eyes and your protection.
Freedom!
I remember this feeling. It will be fleeting, though, if Molag Bal has his way.
Thank the Divines you are safe. There is that at least. Lyra sacrificed everything that we might go free. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige. That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled. That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, we must make haste to the anchor. The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Cold Harbor. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you must lead me to it.
Up the stairs, quickly! We must get to the anchor mooring!
Greetings, my friend. Are you ready? Who knows what awaits? Goodbye, my friend.
There it is! The dark anchor mooring.
The mortal thinks it can defy me. Futile. Soon your world will be in my chains.
Come, I will protect you. A moment, this... The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first, you must reattune yourself to Nern in order to regain your physical form. To do this, a shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nern. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb its power, it should restore your corporeal form. I will... Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint us with your blessing. There, quickly! Collect the Sky Shard. Great Akatosh, Dragon God of Time, I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Molag Bal be denied. Hurry! We must go now! The vestige awakens once again. Come here, we must speak. As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a place with the smell of burning ash on a hot wind, and the sounds of a distant battle. It matters not. You have awakened once again, and we must set you on your path. Days, weeks, I cannot tell. The voids between worlds disrupted all sense of time and space. I know only that you were deposited into the sea, and some charitable soul fished you out and brought you to dry land. I'm afraid you will have to decide that for yourself. I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice. I cannot simply abandon her to the wrath of Molag Bal. I cannot foresee that. Not yet. But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish.
Be wary, Vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Moloch Ball looms across all Tamriel, and chaos spreads in its shadow. Danger, you must find your own path. But perhaps there is a reason for the place in which you find yourself. Explore, search for a cause to lend your hand. Join with others. You might even seek out those who rescued you from the sea. The choice is yours. Indeed, I sense that even now, there are good people near you who face grave danger. They need your assistance, should you be willing to give it. To thwart the will of Molag Bal, we must skirmish with evil wherever it rears its head. We do not face these troubled times alone. Many shall rise up to fight this tide of darkness. Wherever you go, you will encounter others who share your courage and valor. Help them if you can, and enlist their aid if you have need of it.
This one welcomes you back. Make a selection to reveal your rewards. Your crates are gone, my friend. But there are always additional crates available for purchase. You have no crates just now. May luck follow you.
There you are. Do not panic. Only you can see me. Come, we have to talk. There you are, Vestige. We must speak at once. Listen well. I have located a safe harbor from which we might plan our course of action. You must meet me there. I awoke to choking ash in the air and the sounds of strife. I am in Morrowind, home of the Dark Elves, in a city called Davon's Watch. The heart...
What can I get you today?
You need something?
Too much to do and too little time.
Only the finest merchandise.
我怎么没有找到附魔台？我要拆解一个东西。
Does no one care?
Please, I need to buy food.
说有附魔台，我怎么没看到附魔台呢？
Leave an old man be.
奇怪了，我怎么没看到附魔台啊？我眼睛花了吗？
I can train and certify you as a blacksmith, a clothier, or a woodworker. Which would you like to start with first? Excellent! We can get started whenever you're ready. Let me know if you have some time. I can train and certify you in something else. Prove you know your way around a fort. I want you to craft a simple iron dagger. First you'll mine some iron ore, then refine the ore into iron ingots. You'll use those ingots to make the dagger. Yes, you have to prove you know your way around a blacksmithing station. Those are the rules. For now, bring me an armload of iron ore. Once you're back, you'll refine them into iron ingots.
I'll need a new blade before I go into the field again.
我有铁锭呢。
I want you to craft a simple iron dagger. First you'll mine some iron ore. Yes, there's a place outside.
Would you care to make a deposit?
Holgen said you were reliable. I trust his instincts, and I know there is much work to do. The Covenant closes on us like Nick's hounds on a kill. They think they've already won the city. They're entirely wrong. They are doomed to the last man. You are the plan. There's a relic beneath the city, guarded by spirits of my ancestors. For me to fight them would be blasphemy, but you aren't of House Indoril. The entrance is through the tombs across the square. Bring the relic here. Only that you need to bring it. I tried to reason with my ancestors, but they do not understand our peril. You must succeed where I cannot. Did you recover the relic? That was one of my ancestors. He refuses to recognize the threat facing us today. I need time to prepare the ritual that will bring this to an end. We have to delay the Covenant troops to the south. Ask Holgan. He's commanding the defense of the West Gate. If you need a guide, speak to Garin.
Greetings, stranger. Long journey? Have you eaten yet? The large, foul-tempered rats on the docks taste really good. It's a pity the barkeep doesn't care for them. I don't know why.
You know I like when Valen sings.
By the divines, the ale servers in this place get uglier by the day.
I'll take one of your vials.
Poor Valen. All that drinking has really taken its toll. Now, I buy him a drink once in a while, just to take his mind off things. Then he starts singing, and Hector wallops him. It's hilarious. I can't. At least not here. Hector won't even sell Alto anymore because of Valen. Of course, you might find a loose bottle on the docks.
You know I like when Valen sings.
Tomorrow will be better. Is it? Praise the three.
You know I like when Valen sings.
Flying in the sky.
What's that noise? I hate that song.
Fly so high. Flying.
Troll's blood, shut your trap.
Flying, flying in the sky. Cliff racer, fly so high. Flying.
Shut your fish hole.
Flying, fly.
Oh, what'd I do?
Aye, the divines. Is that right? Well then.
Sounds to me like you could be one of the Undaunted. A league of like-minded adventurers. Every one of us eager for riches and glory. Sound like anyone you know? So what do you say? Think you can be one of the Undaunted? You sure? Dungeon delving and monster fighting is not for the weak of heart. Good, but that's the easy part. The hard part is proving yourself. Fungal Grotto seems like a good test. A dark, dank cave few return from. See if you can best whatever's inside. If you survive, come meet me back here, and we'll make it official.
This again tomorrow.
这边应该有附魔台啊，我怎么会没找不到附魔台在哪里？
Do I detect the bouquet of tears of Amaya? Ah, it's good to make new business acquaintances. Remember Naril Helleron, my friend. We may see each other again.
take something. My emo.
Now you see, like the aim it and use it. That's hot, right? I like that. Like the food somewhere. Like some... No, that's crazy. I could be a fire mage and you could be an ice mage. Fire mage.
Like, I was trying to come next to you so I could spot that shit.
Oh, big damage dude. I could be a fire mage, a pyromancer, and you could be an ice mage. Ice mage. Yeah. Phosphorus. Yeah.
好，稍等一下回来。 好，好，好，继续，继续。我看一下要走哪一段。哇哦，这真菌岩洞这么远啊！那这一个就先不跑了。哦，我还以为很近呢。哦，我还以为很近呢。那我先去找铁矿好了。左转，我去找铁矿好。
Welcome. You stand amidst the Circle of Champions, a guild formed to test the greatest fighters of the realm in games of skill. Do you have what it takes? Of course. Now, we may have many games available. Which challenge would you like to know about? Team Deathmatch has always been popular. All that ceaseless bloodshed really gets the heart pumping. Just go into the field and attack as many players as possible. Anyone can claim a capture point, but it's a true test of skill to master domination. Seize and protect as many capture points as you can. The team with the most territory in the end wins. In this game, you must dominate your rivals, or ever the curious one, eh? Good. Knowledge can be key to a decisive victory. What other challenge would you care for me to explain?
这是 PVP、PVE 吗？
Ah, one of my personal favorites. Unlike our other games where you must stand fast, Crazy King gets the blood...
Explain once more why running was the best idea. Does it matter? If we can't light a simple fire, we may as well head back.
看到附魔台了，我刚刚找了半天找不到。诶，不是在这里。诶，我看一下，他要拆。这边分解这个物品，所以这是一个装备的拆解。好吧。
Travel all the way over here to get to this mansion. You don't see it like that. I feel we do. There's a house here. Out in the middle of the island. We got houses here. This is Somerset. I'm not past townhouse. Golden different carpet. So yeah. So these apartments, some of them do have an outside, and it's not that bad. I want to show you at least one of them. Wow. Oh, nigga just whispered that to you. I'm a grand.
诶，人跑哪去了？
You're back. I take it you found enough ore? Refining ore into ingots is a good way to build your muscles. Well, in one arm. Best to switch every now and then. Otherwise, you'll be lopsided. Bring the iron ore to a blacksmithing station. If you have enough, you can refine them into iron ingots. Really put your back into it. When you have iron ingots, return to me. Bring some iron ore to a blacksmithing station. You can refine it there to get iron ingots. Refining ore. Go to the blacksmithing station and craft an iron dagger. Nothing fancy. You shouldn't need more than 2 iron ingots. Oh, and you'll need a style material. You can purchase them from any blacksmith, or scavenge them yourself if you're thrifty. Every race has a traditional material they work into their weapons and armor. For example, the Imperial style material is nickel. I should know. The Nord style material is corundum. Let's start with that. You can learn how to craft with another race. The Nord style material is corundum.
No one keeps their forge.
Craft an iron dagger. The trick is the style material, but I'm sure you know that. Next is deconstruction. You learn a lot when you break something into parts, even more so when it's someone else's work. Go deconstruct your dagger, or anything else really, as long as you do it at a blacksmithing station. You'll regain some components, of course, but the real trick is to deconstruct another crafter's work. You can learn far more by disassembling someone else's material than your own. It's a fancy way to say take something apart. The term originally came from... You certainly know your way around a forge. You're a blacksmith, and let none tell you otherwise. Of course. I'll get you certified right away so you can fulfill blacksmith crafting writs immediately. Let me know if you have some time. I can train and certify you in something else. If you convince me you know how to use a needle and thread, I'll certify you. However, you must commit. I can't certify 2 things at once. Show me you can craft a pair of homespun gloves. First, you'll collect some raw jute, then return here and refine it. Finally, you'll use refined jute. Of course. It was the first trade I studied. I'm happy to certify anyone. I spotted some raw jute growing on the...
How can I help you?
What's your opinion of the Fighters Guild soldiers?
I've never had a problem with them.
You don't regard them as upstart amateurs?
Search grassy areas in the wilderness for raw jute. Raw jute is plentiful if you know where to look. Just don't chew on it. It can really do a number on your... Take the raw jute to a clothing station. If you have enough, you can easily refine it. Bring the refined jute to me when you're done, and then you'll make some homespun gloves. Before you make the glove, when I'm refining jute, I sing to help pass the time. Head to the clothing station and craft a pair of homespun gloves. You shouldn't need much refined jute. Don't forget a style material. You can purchase them from any clothier or scavenge them yourself. Every race has a tradition. The Nord style material is corundum. Let's start with that. You can learn how to craft with another race's style. The Nord style material is corundum. Let's start with that. Craft a pair of homespun gloves. You'll need You know, I'm a master clothier, yet I still own a pair of homespun gloves. They keep my hands warm at night. Sometimes simple is better. Wonderful! Now for deconstruction. There's much to learn from breaking down your own work, even more so with someone else's creation. Head to a clothing station and deconstruct your gloves. Or anything else. You're more than capable with needle and thread. I'll be proud to call you. Already done. You'll now be able to fulfill clothier crafting writs, and I look forward to seeing more of your work. There's only one more certification I can provide. If you need training, I have time. A good woodworker sees the final product before cutting the first block of wood. But I can't teach... I want to know if you can craft a maple bow. First, go harvest some rough maple. You'll refine it into sanded maple at a woodworking station. Last, absolutely. Bows are challenging to craft. Show me you're up to the challenge and I'll happily certify you. But first, go get me a bundle of rough maple. I want to know if you can craft... Absolutely. There's a place nearby which should have one.
The guild is apolitical, not unprofessional.
Welcome to the...
So much to do.
Look for rough maple in forested. You should avoid cutting a rough maple log with a wasp nest inside. It's rather unpleasant. So are the lotions you'll need for the stings. Bring the rough maple to a woodworking station. As long as you have enough, you can refine it into sand. If you're in a guild, check the guild stores. Bring some rough maple to a woodworking station. I prefer to work with maple. Craft a maple bow at a woodworking station. You'll need... Every race has a traditional material they work into their weapons and... The Nord-style material is corundum. Let's start with that. Craft a maple bow. Bring some sanded... A good bow will get you far in life. Excellent! Now we can talk about deconstruction. You grow as a woodworker when you disassemble your own creations, even more so. I've seen everything I need to see. Certainly. You're more than qualified. I have nothing left to teach. Have you spoken with Danelle Teleno? Of course. What do you want to know? I can explain how to craft stronger items with more materials, tell you about the improvement of existing items, or discuss research. You can greatly improve weapons, armor, and shields with certain rare materials. These materials are unique to each craft.
No one keeps their fortune.
Looking to craft some stuff.
I wish I was off adventuring.
Going to have to shift all these if more supplies come in.
magic, so temperamental. I hope you're not here to attack me. If I die before I stabilize this portal, you'll be trapped here. Since killing me is off the table, I could use some help. My father, Rulantareel, is missing. He disappeared from his workshop in Davon's Watch. I think his disappearance has some connection to this place. I want to know what, and then find him if I can. He was there one day and gone the next. His notes call this place Crow's Wood. It's the only clue I have. I thought I saw an old house up the trail. Could you take a look? I need to stabilize this portal. I must concentrate or the portal will close. Excuse me. Perhaps I didn't think it through. I was hoping it would prevent random passers-by from entering the portal. I suppose I should have disguised it as something less intriguing. Well, we're in a pocket of oblivion. Everything you see is crafted from illusion and metaphor. Even the grass beneath your feet is just a memory of grass. Your mind is struggling to make sense of the chaos around us. Technically, the Crow's Wood is part of Evergloam, one of the realms of Oblivion. It is the realm of perpetual twilight, ruled by the Daedric Prince Nocturnal. I've spent most of my life studying Oblivion and the various methods of fighting Daedric.
哇，看样子这边我不好打。
Stop! Trespasser! Halt right there! Intruder! Halt! Halt! You have entered the domain of the Black Feather Court. You must pay the toll, flesh or silver. Choose! Then, well, things will go badly for you. Droppings on your shiny clothes. There are 2 tolls you can pay. The toll of flesh or the toll of silver. Choose! The toll of flesh commits you to fight our enemies, the wretched bats of this wood. Each time you kill a bat, we'll descend to feast upon the bat's tender bits. The toll of silver. Search the dark caves and the farthest corners of the woods. Collect trinkets of shiny silver left by those who fell to the wolves. Glitter and glister. Such trinkets please us with their... Speak then, featherless one. Then go to the caves and...
There you are. What did you find out? Chilling. Look at this place. It was deliberately set on fire. Interesting. Why was my father here? And who is this witch he mentioned? I stabilized the portal, but it's not going to stay that way. I need to attend to it. Would you go to the court my father mentioned? Maybe someone there knows of his fate. Blasted portal magic. So temperamental.
You want something, Featherless? Ah, yes, the Dark Elf. He was a diligent student, if somewhat crass. Talented, to be sure. But there was something off-putting about him. My Crow Mother is lonely. She doesn't get many visitors, and we, her children, aren't the best company. Hard to believe, but true. We agree. Yes! The bargain's power brought him to her side and locked him in the tower. It's just as well, really. You want to talk to them? Roulant Terrell left his tower key in a ruined structure nearby. It's in a cursed chest with a fiery guardian.
快9点了，我就先打到这边了，明天再继续吧。